let's continue with the game. It our character. You make you one spell book of those things. And every real spell in this content may also refer to magazines, novels, and other pieces of literature isn't reading fun. True. There it is. Okay. Good morning, cleric. Okay. What is this? The red eye of Earth, and Jor left his mark across the past. Today is the universal sign of magic. Okay. Okay, let's start with this person first. Who are you? This can tell the local mortician, and you don't have this. That's for this guy. For not having, you don't have like anything, I see. Intelligence behold. Okay. Oh, there it is, and now I know because I throw like an intelligence check. This guy is charismatic and intelligent. Has a lot of stats for everything, more than me. The pale man handles corpses in a basement. A typical self-employed city contractor. You remember hearing about this man. He used to be a dentist and a surgeon. His study into the magical realm is immense, far beyond your capabilities. Some of these texts he surrounds himself with will suggest he can cast 5th or even 6th level spells. Could be higher currently. These are like the higher spells that you can cast in D&D. I think 8 is the higher and 9 is the elven, like forbidden type of magic. This is an ancient man, one forgotten, misplaced in time. You may learn much from him if you stay in his good graces. Let's try to stay in his good graces, though I doubt I'm going to be able. The pale man sits hunched over a stack of forms, busy at work, his pencil slowly filling out line after line. On the top of paper you see an icon of a serpentine drake. A great birch. These are official documents of the city. Great birch, the drake-like sea creature found along River Torno. Earth was known to tame these creatures. And eventually the great birch became the symbol of this great city. This is the great birch of Norvik. Up and about, are we? Wonderful. Death. This is death. I am Bisken, local entrepreneur and proprietor of this village house. It appears you don't really belong here, but if there is anything I can do, cleric, just let me know. He smiles at you. This person emanates an immense power. Foul, perhaps. More accurately, it is simply there, immobile, eternal, and beware. You love him. Oh. I love you. I'm sorry. No, do not show brotherly love to this creature. Okay. Who is Lorvisk? Oh, he is Lorvisk. No, do not show brotherly love to this creature. Say, I have questions for you. Understandable. I'm afraid to say that you've been through quite that turmoil, cleric. I lied, didn't I? Those fishermen who brought you were certainly thought so. Not that I blame them, you weren't exactly in prime condition. River take, yeah. What is that? That something appeared there. Okay. They caught you in the net, believe it or not. Such a strange tale. Keep asking questions. He loves the sound of your voice. Curious, Ma, you're failing me a little bit here. Where can I find this fisherman? I did not ask for names, sorry to say. But perhaps Waterline? That's just a guess. I have some other questions, I think. Do you now? Figure out what's weird about this guy. Let's try. We did not. I mean, that's almost like godly difficulty, so I was guessing that was not going to happen. You know, the Pellman who keeps working on his documents for approximately 2 minutes. Eventually, you feel stuck in your thoughts. I don't mean to imply I know more than an honorable Earthguard member, oh my god. I don't mean to imply that I know more than an honorable Earthguard member, my good cleric. However, you must certainly have more important things to do on a day like this. He's correct. I mean, you can go back to this later. Sometimes checks are locked after failure and what can be attempted again. These checks are unlocked on a long or short rest or by spending shards of your. But a roll with very high disease would probably be lower before attempting again. That's true. I wish you luck with your endeavors. Okay, I'm going to go now. Before you do, make sure to collect all your belongings. He gives you a quick inspection with his dead eyes. Too quick, like he's trying not to show his interest. Weird. Got it? The spellman turns his face towards you and smiles. If only every government employee were asked about as you, cleric. He gives you a stern expression. Good luck on your quest. His words burn a hole in your heart. When exploring the city, you may move faster by running. To do so, either double click or hold shift. Time to go. Okay. Questing tree. Is that what I got before? Oh my god. Questing. Okay. The class conflict. You declare yourself cleric of Norvik one single time, and it's a grand title suitable for a true human cleric like yourself. You have made it clear one single time now. You're a dick-ass rogue, and nobody can stop you from being the coolest sneaker on Tolstad. Your purpose on Tolstad is to investigate and exploit the T-Sop, locate this establishment, and gain entry. And the election week, the first ever election in Norwegian history, will take place in the next 20 days. What will you vote for? Obviously, you are clear about the fact that you should be the future god wizard king of Norway. You said so one single time in a real conversation with real people, did I? With like the zombie, I guess? Arcane, rogue, cleric. Oh, that's cool. So, my inventory, my journal. Huh. Okay. I have my spellbook, it's quite empty. And this is the same menu. Perfect. Okay, little guy. What do we have here? Behold, Ost, the chief of security. And behold, what with dexterity this time? A 7. This one is quite hostile. Stay at your feet. It's a kobold. And that's the only thing we know. And I cannot behold ever. Human gives no trouble. Okay. Empty feet. Oh. Okay. Feet around. We're in a tower. Going up. There was like going down. What is turnstiles are designed to slide on beams. Interesting. So this tower is designed to like change, perhaps. These are some stuff, but there is a cobble here. Let's go with a cobble. Wiggling his little claw feet, the cobble follows your every move with cold and flinching yellow eyes. Even the small blade can fell a giant. Watch out for this one. Master, say you behalf. Okay. Thank you for your time. I'm not going to fuck around with this one. What if we get upstairs and the smell of salt? So this is outside. Did I cut everything? I'm guessing no. Let's double check. Okay, this is outside. So I'm going to double check it now. No. Just going to double check my things. Bye. Is there anything I'm forgetting for myself? Also, I can go through the basement. This is what? What is this? A treat for myself. There is a room here. The door in this tunnel won't open. So what's that? Incense. Okay. And can we go down? Okay, there is a city below. The city below the city. So, what the? There is some... Okay, I feel like I shouldn't get here yet. I mean, I'm sure the game wouldn't stop me from doing that. But I want to know what's upstairs before I go for the downstairs. So I don't have a lot of health. So if there is any danger downstairs, that's going to be quite a problem. That way I have incense as a burner, spice and herbs can use to recover one level 1 blood, some money, and a traditional Norwegian baked bread. It is famous around the coast, or if it's not, it should be. It's going to heal 5, which I have 6 that I need to recover. I'm going to consume it honestly. And let's go outside. This is like an inverted tower. It's not a tower really, it's more like nothing. Oh, this is our friends, the dwarfs. Around the amphitheater scene, you see a number of dwarves hard at work. They are constructing a banner of some kind, carrying a bright green flag. The banner of Haskell, the fool. One of the dwarves stands to face you with a furrowed brow. He appears to be in a starring contest with the orc on the other side of the theater. Oi, Mr. Cityman, he tells you as you approach. We have made it clear already. We are not moving, not one bit. He suits you a seat eating green. Passing through, what's going on there? There's no way to greet a cleric of Norwich. Is that so? Guessing I'm supposed to grovel. That'd be nice, thanks. I feel like you're going to... No need, I'm I don't think you're going to. Yielding a little further into being a cleric. You gain experience for choosing this class 2 times. Okay. Neat, you see. You hear the doors laughing behind him. Nothing illegal going here, nothing at all. He's only saying that because he's had to defend himself quite a lot lately. Wait, that must mean he's doing something highly illegal. Stop him. Nothing illegal, huh? We have the papers, nothing illegal at all. I have to prove. They are both guilty and innocent, just like you. One of the older dwarfs spits on the ground next to him. How do you even know who you're talking to, child? This here This here be Alpha's divine embers, a foreman in the Ascalist movement of Nordic. He's done more good than all of you Ortgar combined, a true speaker of Haskell. You're a celebrity. Simi exaggerates. He gives the older dwarf a sting eye. I'm also not in any way proud of her heritage. Nobility is just a poisonous hierarchy. Also, like, he's a noble and, by coincidence, also the leader of the movement. Typical talking points. He grins. Just wanted to make that clear. A nobleman. Ah, in the old country, yeah. That doesn't matter here, I'm just a foreman of the Tolstoy district. Foreman? I've worked my whole life for the movement. I've earned my title. But you're here only because your mommy and daddy. What did you say? I said, don't forget to thank mommy and daddy for the foreman position. Because this is your and stars of you. See, that's the difference between you and me, human. My work speaks for itself. Oh, this Asgal, what of him? Everyone knows Asgal as some dwarven demigod and our controversial leader. Who is he? Who is? Is Asgal? Asgal the Great? The king? The kind? Our liberator? His legacy is as flawed, as complicated as his message. Born at the beginning of the Divine Era, he is as disputed as demigod and warlord of the revolutionary Dwarven legions. Never heard of him. You ever heard of potatoes either? Huh? I'm kidding, of course I know Asgard. Bah! Ignorant child. I had to ask though, is this a religion? Most certainly not. Oh, bird saddle there. Is it a cult? I know what you've been talking. I know who you've been talking to, Cityman. But let me assure you, Asgard was no god or demigod or anything related to it. He was a simple man with a dream of fair and just society. Nothing more. So you're setting up a play or something? A play? You're holding a rally for the cause. This evening, workers across Tolstad will gather to hear the word of Asgard. Turns towards the orc, and no one's going to stop it. You hear laughing coming from across the theater. Papers of sauce. He screams and turns back to you. So, what do you want? Is it a bit of stress? No, you don't say. So, it is forenoon. I get the lads together, and when we arrive, that cursed woman is standing here. She starts complaining. We saw her the papers, and the papers are no good, she says. Bah! Circumscribe conflict. Well, convenient, I say. No, there is nothing wrong with these papers. We're in the right to speak out against tyrants and burghers. Burgher. The craftsmen, merchants, and notably higher standing citizens in comparison to those rural roots. They are. Bureaucracy. Take the papers, read the doors, have it screwed up somewhere. So, what's wrong with the papers? Of course. Also, she's wrong with the papers. Of course he is. He's a liar, the one, a filthy liar. He knows he's right about the documents, but doesn't want to admit it. Can I see the papers? Give us a companion glance. Why? Consider an argument as to why you should check the papers, okay? That's all. Success! Just tell him you're an esper and you're on their side. I'm an esper. And you know, yes, I was on your side. He repeats louder. Are you now? Now hit him with, and your best shot at getting out of this. The door rumbles, his eyes goes due to the orb behind you. Fine. The door signs and crafts something in his pocket. PPE documents. He hands over the scroll. I trust you with these documents, city man. Do not break these dwarf's trust. Do not. No matter how handsome that orc is. Do not. Tell us we're in the wrong, I tell you. Because we are not. Take a step back and check it out. Let's see what's actually going on here. Okay, let's take a look. Examine. That's quite light, some kind of magazine paper. Magazine as in a periodical publication generally containing short stories, adverts, investigate journalism, or erotica. Unrolling it reveals a short statement about political role at the square circle. Permission of public gather accepted. It says in big letters at the bottom, followed by a signature. Toasted Magistrate Nicholas Sorrow. Magistrate, the highest government position beyond the Lord Patriarch. Chosen to rule the district of Norwich for 10 to 12 years depending on their bloodline. The actual text uses an archaic and typically bureaucratic writing style. Examining detail. Okay, another success. You scan the paper again, checking for spelling, phrasing, and terminology. It's perfect, not a single error, except the date. It says the rally is supposed to be held on the 16th. The document is perfectly legal, but it's expired. Have I seen this kind of document before? Never. They must be rare. That was a failure though. Look at the dates. Yeah, it's expired. Good document. It is not. I don't like it. Oh, how come? Because it's like a document there. General tomfoolery. Fascinating. Stop looking at it. Okay. My stress has told me not to get mad with them. I want him on my side if I want to become like the wizard god king. I didn't read that part. Trifle, some incense. That's good. The orc observes you with great interest. What I'm going to do? Oh, the rally. I check out the papers. What is it about exactly? Guilds. For decades, there's been collective procurement between Norwegian workers and the city guilds. Say what you want about Earth, but he kept tight leash on the upper class of the city. Damn right he did. Bless his name. The least was bad for the city. Now he can grow exponentially. Blessed be his name. Yeah, well look, it ain't the same since his death. The Free Striders have progressed into their pretty darn power structure, from paperboards to bookbinders. In less than a dozen years, salaries have stagnated and prices have gone up. They say Free Striderism will make the city rich. I say it makes people poor when it changes. So you're about to convince a bunch of toaster workers to vote for the party. More or less, yeah. But it's also about the spirit of community. Together we can fight against the purchasers of our labor. Alone we are brittle as a twig in the older dwarf pipes. Huh? A twig in the wind? No, that's not good enough. Like a twig in a fireplace. That's good, I like that. Anyway, the rally will be a success. We just need to get rid of that orc, so we can call out all the workers of this magnificent city. Vote with your guts, with your manhood at stake. You too, Mr. Cityman. Isn't it macabre to hold the rally on top of Mark? I thought it was a dentist. Fair assessment. No matter, the Asken movement is not afraid of death. The words alphas. A dwarf grieves his teeth. Damn orc. I check out the papers. Okay, what do you find in the one? I don't like Tsuritalo. I don't know, you guys are right. Right, now go to the orc. I know, but the date is just a mistake, you see. I personally had this sent by the magistrate 2 days ago, after this supposed expiry date. They must have done it on purpose. Maybe. Exactly, that's what I've been saying, Alphas. I had the government so much. Yes, fuck those burger fucks. Bah. It doesn't matter whether Darrow fucked us or not. We are here and they can make us leave. He gives you a menacing glare. I hope for your sake that you're not the sorry lads he's hired for the deed. I'm just here to serve. Thanks to cap. That was a source where you can see. You can tell because the way I was saying it.